What is up, y'all? Austin back here with another video. I actually missed a video yesterday. I just didn't feel like doing one. My head was pounding and it kind of hurt to talk. I was played Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I probably do two today to make up for the one yesterday because I was gonna do one every day that I'm on this quarantine deal. So let's hop into this one. So this one's going to be a budget video, like your local academies, Walmart's, Bass Pros, Cabela's. That way you can kind of get a feel for this. This is actually going to be a Walmart video. I'm just going to be doing prices off the top of my head because I cannot go in there or anything. Obviously, COVID, flu, yeah. But I will write down things here. That way I'll know. Keep a track of it. We are going to do a $25 Walmart budget fishing challenge. This does not include a rod and a reel, thus your baits, hooks, and that. So basically, your worms, your crawls, your terminal tackle, your spinner baits, your jigs, crankbaits, whatever you may need. But we are actually going to do a twist on it. It's going to be this time of year, one of the toughest times of the year. So let's hop into it. First off is going to be some Zoom trick worms to shake your head with. So we will call that $3.84, so $4. Zoom trick. Get them in green pumpkin. So they ain't nowhere near $4. I'm just putting a little bit more, that way it's not under, it's over. That way if you see something else you can get it. I think them trick worms is like $3.64, maybe $2.84. I ain't 100% sure. I know you get like 20 in a pack. It's crazy. But that way you have a worm to shake your head with. You can get spot remover. Those is a little bit more expensive. They are like $4.84 for 5. But that's what you're going to be using to shake your head with. So we call that $5. Get that head in probably a quarter, not over 3/8, and green pumpkin as well. So right now we are at $9. We're not going to count tax in this because I'm already going over it. That way tax is already in there and you have more left over. So the next bait I'd get would be a jig. They make these things, they are Rage Crawls by Strike King. They're in a pack about that big. You get like 2 or 3 trailers and an actual jig with it, and it's like $2.84, $3. So we just call that $3. Get a football head. I'll go over why I picked the colors, why I picked the styles of head, why I picked the different size and everything. You may want to get that in like a crawl, like a burnt amber if they have it. If not, black and blue or green pumpkin works this time of year. I just like green pumpkin. I'm a green pumpkin kind of guy. If I can't get like burnt amber, orange crush, or a bluegrass crawl. So I'd probably get that in like a green pumpkin with brown. So we ain't had a lot of rain right now, so that's why I'm going green pumpkin, because the more rain you get, the dirtier the water gets. The more bass wants black and blue or June bug or black, just something they can kind of see. The clearer the water, the lighter the color. So clear water, I'll go green pumpkin, watermelon red, watermelon seed, stuff like that. Dirtier water, I'll throw June bug, black and blue, black, and so on and so forth. My darker colors, moneymaker, stuff like that. Well, Moneymaker's a lighter color. But that actually shockingly works in dark water. It's by D&L Jigs. But, so we count that as $3. So we are at $12 at 25. So next thing we're gonna get that I would get is some swim baits. Ozark Trail makes a good one. What I've seen of it, I actually ain't picked none up. But what I've seen of it, it's just like a bigger Kitech. I like a Kitech 3-inch, 2.8-inch, 3.3. Usually I'll go to a 3.8 and a 4.3 in the spring. That's why I used this year on Laurel. Caught tons of fish, caught tons of good fish. And I looked at Ozark Trails and I didn't see no shorter swim baits. 3-inch, 3.3 or whatever. This had 4.3 and 3.8. So you could definitely take whatever you use to bite it down, cut it down, whatever, into what you need. So those is going to be $3. Ozark Trail swim baits. I would get that in a natural color, maybe like a bluegill flash or silver flash or something like that. Because this time of year, fish is going to be finicky on what they eat because they ain't really got that big of an appetite. Alright, $3, bluegill flash. Alright, the next thing I'd get, so we're at 15, we got $10 left. The next thing I'd get is definitely going to be some TRD heads, little shroom heads, definitely going to be them. Although you got the shaky head, sometimes that's us too big of a presentation and you just miss a lot of fish or short striking or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to get some Ned heads. Those is $4.84, so we call that $5. I'm going to get that in black, and I'm going to get that in a smaller head, so like a 16th or a 15th or something like that. Something that's going to have a real slow, subtle fall. So that's $5. Alright, we got $5 remaining here, folks. So, y'all should know my favorite lure is either a jig or a turd or a topwater. Well, it's this time of year, unless you're fishing a lake, it's hard to catch a topwater fish. I got lucky one day, caught one on buzzbait. That was like 3 weeks ago. That's when I done that other video with my girlfriend. But that's the only one I caught on buzzbait, and it was luck. I was just wanting to see if it's still hitting topwater, because I know in lakes I caught them all the way up till middle of December last year on topwater. I was just wanting to see if in ponds I still hitting them, because at one pond I fished, when I first started fishing it, I was catching them on a frog in February. It's just one of them days where they hit anything you threw at them. So I was going to see if they'd hit anything. And luckily they just, boom, hit it. I threw a spook, boom, hit it. I threw a Rico, boom, hit it. Threw a whopper plopper, boom, hit it. I threw a jitterbug, boom, hit it. I threw a buzzbait. And they was wanting that buzzbait more than they wanted any of the others. And I was using an 8 1-to-1. I mean, just burning it and boom, just killing it. But we're not going to throw a topwater in here. We are going to get some Ned some Ned worms. Although you can take them Zoom trick worms, cut them down, make it even more finesse, because they're going to be thinner and shorter and more finesse, and you basically get 2 for 2 or 3 out of 1 worm. We are actually going to get some Copper Truce Z-Man Ned Rig worms. So, Ned Rig worms. We will call that $4 because I think they are like $3.54 at Walmart. I know they shouldn't be over three. They shouldn't be over $4.50, but we called it $4. So let me go over this list. We got Zoom Trick Worms and Green Pumpkin, the 6.5 inch. They are $4. We got Spot Remover Shaky Heads. You get 5 of them in a pack. Got them in Green Pumpkin. They are $5. We got a jig, a football head jig, in Green Pumpkin color. If they don't have burnt amber, you automatically get you some trailers. They are Rage Tail trailers, crawls. They are going to be $3. You got some Ozark Trail swim baits in Bluegill Flash. They are going to be $3. You got you some Ned Rig heads in black. They're going to be $5. And some Ned Rig worms and Copper Truce, $4. Now, honorable mention, how to save even more money, and I just caught myself. The Ned heads where you paid $5, you don't need those. Because, yeah, you can take a Ned Rig head, use that Ozark Trail swim bait on it, but it's going to have such a smaller hook, even if you bite it down. And even if you bite it down, it's going to have a hump in it, kind of like that. So, you may not want to get Ned heads. You may just want to get some round ball jig heads. Like, play around with those. Get 2 different sizes. One for your Ned Rig worms and then one for your swim baits. And then you're going to be under the $5 range because they're like $1.64 pack. So, $1 and $2, 64 and 64. That's going to be $1.28. So, $3.28 roughly. Man, I hope I'm done my math right then, because I'd be looking like an idiot on YouTube, which I do that anyway. But that's going to wrap it up. These should work anywhere, like in a pond, lake, river, whatever the case may be. That's what I'd be throwing. Walmart, I ain't saw a spoon there, so that's why a spoon's not in here. Alabama rig, you're not going to be throwing one in a pond. So I try to keep this where you can transfer from pond to lake without having to go get more baits, because I know money's tight right now and everything, and a lot of people don't have a lot of money to go out here and spend 25 here, 25 there. Before you know it, that's $50. So that's just a fun way to get out there, experiment with some different baits that will work this time of year, and just go out there and have some fun. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good day.